Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Nigel Knows. We got another hot episode for y'all. But first and foremost, it's February 5th, and it's Black History Month. Black
We
History
black. We
Month.
black. We
We
black.
black.
We black.
Hey, you
We
know how we
black.
do. So I am
Extra black.
exactly. I'm Nick
Extra black.
Tab, and we got
Alicia.
Yeah, yeah, day.
And Tori. Hi guys.
yes, and we are the lovely ladies of Nigel Knows. Y'all are getting to know our faces. Shout out to all of our new followers, listeners, subscribers. We really appreciate y'all. Thank you for following and listening and liking and giving us your feedback. We really appreciate it. We are going to do a couple of shout outs first because we do got some business owners, some teachers and things in our group.
Mhm.
So we got Tori. She is our yoga teacher. Go ahead, Tori.
Hi
Tell us.
guys. Yes. So I am a yoga teacher currently right now at Bella Prana, which is located in Tampa. I teach Hot 26 and 2, which is a very hot yoga. It's 26 postures, 2 breathing exercises. I teach Tuesday nights where we add music, and then I teach Saturday afternoons at 12:30, where it's a more traditional class where there is no music. So come join. The class is full. Class is hot, hot,
Be prepared.
hot,
Yes.
hot. Don't come in expecting warm or thinking that your complaints about how hot it is going to, be heard. It's not. It's hot. It's in the title.
Don't wear your
So
good
just
wig because it will come off.
drink water. Please don't come, hungover because you will smell like you will sweat alcohol. So
Right.
don't do it. But it's good for the soul, good for the body. You come out feeling like a brand new crisp $100 bill. So come join. It's always
Yes,
good
and
fun.
we will put the website on there where you can go and we'll push it up here where you can go and schedule your class if you're in the Tampa, Florida area. You just look for Tori Johnson's name. And it looks like my camera went out. I apologize, guys. I'm not really sure what happened there. And then we got Yeezy Day. So go ahead and tell what you got going on, bruh.
Okay, well, I have an online, soon to be apparel, but right now they're accessory business. And we have a giveaway going on. So for all the lovers in the month of love and in celebration of Black excellence, I'm doing a giveaway where 2 lucky winners, if you follow the rules, all of the rules, kind of. Follow the rules. Go and check out the post on Instagram at Universal Vibes, and that is Vybes Vibes. And I'm pretty sure Nikki will make sure she'll put that information where you can look at the post and see exactly what you need to do to enter. But 2 lucky winners will be able to pick one item, whatever they choose on the website, as a gift for Valentine's Day. So it ends on the 13th. I will announce the winners on the 14th, and I'll make sure I'll ship those out as soon as possible so you'll be able to have that gift in the month of love.
All
So go
right.
ahead and support and make sure you follow. And I got some great things I'm working on. So thanks for giving me the platform to share this lovely information.
Yes, ma'am. Yay. So we love
Yes.
our Black entrepreneurs, our Black teachers we got here. Always gonna, support. And, again, in honor of Black History Month, we got some Black facts for y'all, some historical stuff, some funny stuff. We just gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So first, I wanted to start out with this first one. Since it is Black History Month, let's talk about how Black History Month started, right? So Carter G. Woodson, if you don't know, he is historical Black figure, but he also wrote a very good book, which I encourage everyone to read. It's called The Miseducation of the Negro. He wrote it after slavery had ended during Reconstruction and so on. It's a very good book, but he's the one that started Black History Month. He actually chose February. You know how we always say, why they gave us the shortest month? Actually, he chose February because that was the birthday of Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln. So it started out as Negro History Week and then eventually grew to Black History Month. And that is why it's in February, because that's how Carter G. Woodson started, way back in the day. So that's our first Black history fact. I know, Felicia, you had a
Oh
couple.
yeah. Yes, I did. So, the first Black woman to run for president was Shirley Chisholm in 1972. And she was also the first Black woman member of the Congressional Rules Committee. And she's the founding member of the Congressional Black Caucus and the Congressional Women's Caucus. So there was a Black woman to run for president.
All right, Shirley Chisholm. Did anyone else have
Chisholm.
any? I think Tori, you had some.
Yes. I had some. So the EMT emergency service with the ambulance and woo 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 that saves lives every day. Shout out to all the EMTs out there.
Yeah.
The whole setup for EMTs was started by a group of Black men.
Really?
Before there were ambulances, before and I just learned it's like before there were ambulances and like a way to handle emergencies. It was just police officers showing up and doing whatever it was they thought they was doing. And then just, people would be taken and put in the back of police cars, maybe, and then taken to the hospital, or you just waiting for somebody to come pick you up and take you to the emergency room kind of thing. But a group was started that decided that, you know what, we need to be able to handle emergencies the best way we can for ourselves. And so they started the response time of like less like in 10 minutes, like a whole structure for it. They taught classes, they taught, how to handle different emergencies. They set up the procedures and protocols and how to deal with different types of emergencies. And then eventually the town that they were in bought the system that they created in order to better manage and handle emergencies. So I thought that was
That's pretty cool.
Cool.
yeah,
Out here saving lives.
right.
Mhm.
And it's a leap year, so we got an extra day for Black History
Yes.
Month today.
Oh,
29.
29 days today, not just 28, 29.
Might have to go live that day. We might have to go live.
We still here.
Wait, extra day. Oh, you thought it was done.
Black history is all you. 360.
Right.
It's true.
Let's see. Another one for and y'all gonna hate me, don't hate me. The gentleman that did everything with the Peanuts, George Washington Carver.
Mhm.
Everybody talks about, Peanuts and, as is like his mainstay, but he also did a lot of work with oils, sweet potatoes and different uses, not just peanuts. The red light was also created by a Black man. Gifts, thank a Black woman for that, because she created the first technological platform that made web animation possible. I can't remember her name. I figured out, but yeah, gifts.
We got some
thank
mistakes
a Black
that go along with that. Yep.
Mhm.
The person who you are probably referring to it may be her, Shirley Jackson. She was an engineer that invented technology that allowed us to touch tone phone. So there was a list of things. That was her main thing, but that may be the person you talk about. I'm not sure. Tori, with the GIFs, or maybe somebody else.
No, I think it's somebody else, and I'm gonna find it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna find her name, and I'm gonna come back to it. Find her name because I
But,
just saw it.
We have Shirley Jackson. She invented the technology that made the touch tone phone possible. Also, Harry T. Sampson, who made the cell phone possible. He invented the gamma electric cell, which basically turned, if I remember correctly, solar energy into electricity. It also was influential in satellites being possible, rockets, different things. What else? Oh, the Grammys just happened the other day. Do y'all know who the first person won a Grammy? First Black person to win a Grammy?
To start with a P. Last name I
think is it Sidney Poitier?
No,
that's
the
what
Grammy is for the music.
Grammy. Oh yeah, right. That's the Oscars. That's the Oscars. He was the first Black man to win an Oscar as a leading man in Lily's.
Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? 1964. That's actually one of the ones I had too. So yeah, he was the first Black man. The first went to win a Grammy though was Ella Fitzgerald. First Black woman to win a Grammy was Ella Fitzgerald. She's a jazz artist and has worked with a lot of.
Was she allowed at the Grammys?
That part I don't know. It was 19. Oh, I don't have the year, so probably not. A lot of times they had to go in the back. Like speaking of the Oscars, Hattie McDaniel was the first person to win an Oscar for her as a supporting for her role in Gone with the Wind. That was in 1939.
Back door though.
Yep, had to go in the back door. Wasn't allowed to even be in the audience with everyone else. She had to come from the back to accept her award and give her speech, which is really messed up. Gary Morgan invented the traffic light, ironing board. We know who invented that. I just found out like 2 minutes ago. Sarah Boone. Did you find the one with the gif story?
No, because I was literally just looking at it, and it's gonna drive me
Insane.
Well,
I
Jerry
find it.
Lawson, he was an engineer who created the interchangeable gaming consoles.
Oh, what was the name
Yep.
again?
Jerry Lawson.
Jerry Lawson.
Mhm.
Wow, there's
He
so
was an
many.
engineer but never completed college, but he went on to because the gaming consoles were integrated, I guess, into the console itself, and he was the one who made it to where they can come out.
Cool. So many things we did, y'all. So many
No,
things
I
that
know.
we don't know. So many things we didn't get credit for. There's actually a video of this one I just learned. Let me pull it up because this was interesting as well. I'm just gonna play the video.
Mhm.
But you know, the dime, the sketch that we see on the dime,
Mhm.
Yes.
it was a Black woman that did she was a sculptor that did it. She never got credit for it for a long, or she didn't get credit for a long time, but it was actually a Black woman that did the that profile that we see on the dime. I'm actually going to play it. And this user on TikTok and Instagram, he's Joel Burvell. He's a really good person to follow. He does a lot of Black history. He also is I don't know if he's completed medical school, but he does a lot of Black history and things that for Black people as it pertains to medicine and the medical, system. But he's really
What's
good.
his name again?
Hold on. His name is Joel, Joel Burvell. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Berbell.
Okay.
He's on TikTok and on Instagram. He does.
I've seen him before. Okay.
Without design by a Black woman, and she never got the credit she deserves. My name is Joel, the Medical Mythbuster, and welcome to episode 1 of Woke Black History. Let's talk about Selma Burke, a sculptor best known for her portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Selma was born in 1900. She was one of 10 children born to a Methodist minister in North Carolina. She loved to sculpt in clay and said it was there in 1907 that she discovered herself. But her mom was worried it wouldn't work out, so instead she became one of the first Black registered nurses in Mecklenburg County. But Selma couldn't escape the arts. Began a career in New York as an artist. She became one of the few African-American women to achieve fame during the Harlem Renaissance and established the Selma Burke School for Sculpture. During World War II, she became one of the first Black women to enlist in the Navy. While serving, she entered an art competition and was commissioned to create a portrait of President Roosevelt. But her design was plagiarized for the dime, and she was never given credit. At the age of 70, she earned her doctorate degree, and at the age of 80, she was still sculpting. Her last monumental work is in Charlotte and is a bronze statue of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. In a 1994 interview, Selma said to the man that plagiarized her work, "I am so mad at that man. This happens to so many Black people. I have never stopped fighting that man. I've never had anyone care enough to give me credit. Everybody knows I did it. With Selma, so do we."
Wow.
That's awesome.
Right. Give us credit. Give
Yes.
us credit.
Credit.
Most of what's happening and what's here was created by Black people.
Yep. Yep. We have done so much. And another thing that we all do that we talked about is if you start running, boy, I'm taking off.
Right.
I don't
No
care.
questions asked.
No, I
Right,
will ask
none.
when we get to somewhere safe.
Right. When we get there, I'll be like, what we was running for?
Be like, what you
What
saw?
happened?
What's going on?
What happened?
Out of breath, everything.
Which is
Let me
why
see somebody
Black people,
Black start running down the street right now. Y'all gonna
right.
let me go.
Which is why Black people dying first in scary movies is the biggest lie ever told.
Yep.
Ever.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
not investigating no sounds.
Nope.
We as Spanish people and the Latin and the whole Latinx community. We not investigating no sounds. We not going after los spookies. We not if you thought you heard something, I will find his name too. Right, you didn't. There's
Right.
a wonderful Latin man on
Oh yes, I know who
Instagram.
you're talking about. He's
Yeah.
hilarious. I've seen him on TikTok.
Right. He's just like, he's like, if you thought you heard it, no, you didn't. He's like, live your life. You get some Vicks and some lime juice, and
Okay.
do what
Thank
you
you.
got to do to get rid of the Los Spookies. He's like, we not here for that. Right. It's the biggest lie that we would die first. I'm not dying first. I'm not even
The
going.
reflex
We're
is
not even going. That's the thing.
strong.
We're not
Right.
even
I'm not even
but
going.
I remember one time I had this friend lived in Gainesville. She's mixed. She's white and Puerto Rican, and her girlfriend was white. So I used to go stay with them on weekends and stuff sometimes. So we went one time and they live in Gainesville. Gainesville is like country. It's nothing there but UF essentially. So, all their friends and everything were mostly white. So they're like, oh yeah, let's go in the woods, do a bonfire. I was like, hold on, hold on, hold on. This has never worked out for Black people. So I'm the only Black person in this group. I'm not going to the woods.
With y'all.
With
You're not
y'all.
over there
With
witching up
y'all,
in
right?
there.
We're not even going. That's the thing. We're not even
No.
going, let alone die first.
Mm-mm.
It's too risky.
You
Reflex
want to
is
go in the
strong.
attic? No, I don't want to go in the attic.
They ain't
In
nothing
fact, I
good
want to
there.
go outside. I want to go outside.
So if I
Those are
need
the
to run, I
crazy.
can.
Right. I want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to be in your house no more. I want to go outside, and I want to go back to my house where things don't make noise and we don't need to investigate. I'm sorry.
All right.
She's gonna
I
say
have no interest.
I remember this was when I was in middle school. It was on cheerleading squad. It was only me and my cousin, two Black girls. And so we had a sleepover. Parents don't usually do that, but they allowed me to go because my cousin was going. And the little girl wanted to do a seance.
Mm.
And so we're like, a who? A what? And they're like, they lighting up candles, and me and my cousin looking like, what? And they said, everybody say this. So we was over there, break every chain, break every. We was breaking it every single time. They was mad as hell. I was like, some of y'all got the devil in
That
you.
sounds like some real craft
Right.
foolishness going on. What?
Mm-mm.
I was like,
That's
no,
the thing
no,
about like the Ouija boards and stuff. You don't know who you're talking
we
to.
don't do that. Oh, he
Go
said
slide
yes,
too.
y'all. Should we ask him another question? No.
Go slide too.
That's
Ghosts
true.
be lying too. They be like, his name is Franklin and he just killed like 20 people, but he's saying that his name is Jessica and he's 4 years old. Like,
He used
no.
his middle name.
They up in here trying to
Right. Like
conjure up
that,
people.
you know
gonna
good
write
and well that's not you.
No, sir.
I ain't following
about to
nothing.
write a check that they behind can't cash. You
Right.
don't play with stuff like that, conjuring up folk. No.
Who you talking
Not
to?
at all. So I've been posting some on our page and stuff. So one that I think me and Felicia talked about it, maybe not, but if a Black person starts their sentence off with, now what you not
They
gonna
gonna do.
you've already done too much.
Yeah.
If I gotta say what you're not gonna do
Gonna
is
you've already done it.
much.
Yeah.
Come bring it back down. Bring.
You have crossed the line and it's about to be a problem.
All right, if you say who you talking to? You already know. It was at that point. You have effed up.
Who are you talking to?
You should not have been talking to her.
Right. What was the other one? It's like you found the right one today,
Yeah.
when in fact you did not find the right one.
Okay.
Please
not
know that
right
you tried the wrong one today, and you
Right.
find out some things
And
about
another one
yourself.
The famous you did it toward the famous clap. So what you not gonna do?
Clapping today.
Another one is we don't know. We don't know who Boo Boo the Fool is, but we know who it ain't.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Mama.
I've never find out who Boo Boo the Fool was, but I knew my mama
Right.
was him.
Right.
Okay.
That would be so funny if there's like a Scooby-Doo cartoon on looking for who Boo Boo the Fool is. It's just like gang.
Dude. We're gonna be looking for him. Have you seen Boo Boo the Fool?
Right. You ain't here.
Okay.
Wrong house.
Something else that happened. It didn't happen during Black History Month. It was last year. Was that the Montgomery Brawl? Y'all remember that?
Yes,
What kind of
Lord.
feeling did y'all get when y'all saw that? I'm curious. When you saw
Happy,
all the Black people-
overjoyed.
I was proud.
Joyful.
It wasn't
Yeah.
a feeling as much. It was just like, don't believe the stereotypes. Y'all thought
Right.
we could swim. I'm just saying.
That
Yeah.
man, that breaststroke
Had
was
form.
Olympic. It was
Had
Olympic. It was Olympic status. Correct. Just,
Just
So
saying,
when
don't
that man
Yes.
threw his hat up in the air like that.
You know what that goes to show you? That we are tired. That's what it goes to show you. We tired.
right. We're tired.
And leave us alone.
Right.
Because half of this shit y'all got now, we invented it. Sit
Right.
down and leave us
Sit down.
alone.
The chair, the chair, the metal chair is now is our national emblem now. That's but you know who called it first though? Was the Boondocks. So there's a whole episode about if somebody throw a chair, that's it. It's a
Really?
brawl. It's WWE. And yeah, but the chair, that chair is it's
It's
the
iconic.
emblem. That's it. Don't
The
let me
chair should
eye
be
a
in the
chair.
museum right now.
Right. I feel like now in my Zoom meetings at work in a corporate setting, I want to make sure I keep a metal chair like on the side,
In
like
view,
right here.
so they can
And
see
if
it.
if Doug starts getting a little uppity, start.
Just hold, start rubbing the back of it.
Now Doug.
Mhm.
And start like tapping it. Ding, 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 ding. Now, Doug, that's not what we discussed per my last email.
That's not what we doing today.
Okay.
This other one that I saw that I thought was funny is right quick is the smallest unit of black time. So I'll be
Right. I'll be there right
Get it
quick.
right quick.
right quick. But a minute is oddly the longest amount of time. So I ain't seen you in a minute. Means it's been a long time since I've seen you, even though we're only saying it's a minute.
Right.
I feel like so many things that Black people do and say, we all like, it seems like we all the same in a lot of ways.
Mhm. Mhm.
Oh, I'm almost there. You in the house.
I ain't even
I'm
showered
almost
yet.
there.
I ain't even showered.
Ain't put on your
Man,
makeup
traffic
yet.
crazy.
Still napping. I know I've done that to y'all a couple times. Like I'm coming. I'm on my way. Sleep. Just
Oh.
Oh, another one that I had posted I thought was funny. Was talking about Black men. Like if they step you, they be rubbing their hands together like that with their head tilted to the side. Boy, that mean at least in his mind, he got some game he about to drop on you.
right.
He about to spit some fire game.
And he about
That's
to
where
get
you're gonna
turned
hear
all the
the
way down.
excuse
Right.
me, beloved.
Most of the time it
Be like, do you got some extra hand sanitizer, sir?
Hey, little mama. You know what I'm saying? You don't talk about little mama. I'm saying no. I'm
And
saying.
shorty looking
Let me
right.
talk.
No,
sir.
You ain't have no friends. No.
We can't be
No.
friends though.
I remember this one guy one time. I'm not gonna say his name anyway. I knew him from when we was kids. So like, no, it was just a no. But anyway, he came. Man, you need to treat yourself, man. Treat yourself. Fuck with a nigga. I was like, no thanks. But to him, boy, he had that game.
He knew.
Rubbing
All
up
I gotta do is hit him with the. But don't let their hands be ashy because you hear this over what they saying. So they trying to talk. Let me talk to you, little mama. Let me hear it coming at you. Like, damn, can we put
You
some
need some
lotion on your
lotion?
hands first so I can hear
Shea
you?
butter.
Your hands
Moisturize
are
the
real
knuckles.
loud right now.
But you know
Your
what?
hands are talking to me.
I love Black men. Like, you know, they be getting on my nerves and stuff, but I can't see myself dealing with nobody else. I've tried. It just didn't work out just because I love brown skin, number one.
Mhm.
But they just got a certain something to them that just cannot be duplicated in my opinion. So
Right.
I don't really mess with them like that sometimes, most of the time. But I love them though. I
Right.
would never pick
Right.
anybody else.
There's nothing more beautiful than a beautiful Black
Chocolatey,
man.
almondy.
Yes.
Oh, we got some new words.
Chocolatey, almondy. Yes, that's
All
a
right.
word. That's that Morris chestnut.
Oh yes, that's a fine.
Yes.
Let me make sure.
What's
Don't talk
the
too
other
loud.
one?
Only my husband
I
hear
know. Where your husband?
You got real loud.
Right. Put them headphones on, girl.
me. Okay.
Where's your
You'll be
mic?
all right. I'm allowed to give compliments. So
What's the other one
But you
though?
had some bass in your voice though. Go ahead, Nia. Go ahead.
There's another one in that same like age group as Morris Chestnut. He was in that movie,
Shamar.
but no, he's brown skin. He
Sorry,
dark.
I
Oh.
have to fix my face. Not Shamar, but I'm
No,
sorry, Shamar.
I
did
love
not
Shamar
mean.
Moore. I love him, but that's not what I'm talking about. The
Idris?
one,
Ooh,
he was in
Idris.
that Tyler Perry,
Idris.
With the dreads?
no, he's been in a Tyler Perry movie. He is so fine, even as he's gotten older. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is his name?
What movie was he in?
The one that came out after Diary of a Bad Black Woman.
You're not talking about Christian Keys because he's not dark.
No. Family Reunion, where he was beating on the girl. In his role, he was beating on the girl.
oh Lord.
Blair Underwood.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that one. Yeah, he got on my nerves in that one. I remember.
He's fine.
And
He's
he was
fine.
deep over there in that let me just I
Set it
get
off.
attached to characters like, man, the dude, All-State man, I hated him ever since Love and Basketball. I don't care. Nobody's good in your hands, sir. As long as I keep it dripping in Gucci and gold.
Bubble.
Oh,
Every time I see him, I just think about that. You's a cheater. You's a lie. You's a cheat. And I don't want you. I don't.
Can we just talk about like the slogans of Black people and just the like how memorable it is as a people of like how just imaginative we are, for the good or for the bad, it's still just it's always gold. It's always just dripping in gold. Like the whole like you raggedy bitch. Like who's gonna say that but a Black man?
Raggedy.
Who is going to say that but a angry
and
angry
sound good
Black
doing
man?
it.
Right. You raggedy
Raggedy
bitch.
bitch.
Raggedy bitch. And it's just like, yo, not raggedy. Like, damn. Like raggedy, okay. Like for me, I feel like if someone ever called me a raggedy bitch, I would be hurt. Like not even by the bitch part, the raggedy, like everything but never raggedy. Like shit. Like
at my previous job, this older man, I used to mess with him all the time. I ain't gonna say his name, but I used to mess with him all the time because I felt like he's past retirement age. He's just here because to get a check at this point. He would just be walking around talking to people, hey, girl. And he thought he was like dressed down, matching sneakers, hat, everything. So I always pick at him
Somebody
like, I want to be just like you when I grow up. Just come here and just walk around the building and get a check. So I would always, joke with him. So one day he came, he was like, what you talking about, Erica? But I don't.
Oh,
and I couldn't help but to laugh, of course.
Oh.
I'm like, wow, Erica Badu. Yeah, Erica Badu. He said, I've been waiting. I came up with one to say something back.
He was ready to get you, boy.
Right.
Why you
Real
just
practicing at home.
What can I say to him?
That man is in the mirror.
I'm gonna call him Mr. James. That's not his name, but I'm gonna call him Mr. James. But I'm like, you know what, Mr. James, that was a good one. I can't even front. That was a good one. I don't even have a comeback for you. I gotta think about it. I love all Black people. I remember this other lady, too, also at the previous job. I was on the phone helping her, and she was mad about her bill, whatever. So I was explaining things like, you know what? Did she call me raggedy? Or she called me tired or something? Yo, tired ass gonna tell me something different. And I just burst out laughing. And then she started laughing too. That's actually what calmed her down. So I was like, I should be insulted, but that was funny. Yo, tired ass gonna come tell me my bill something else.
Yo. They'll catch that attitude.
Mm-hmm.
When they know they talking to another one, they be like, hold on, let me pipe down a little bit.
Right.
I had a situation like that too. She would just cuss all the time. I said, I'm not gonna do this with you today. I just got quiet. Like, hello? I said, I'm still here. She's like, well, you ain't saying nothing. I said, look, you need my help. I said it just like that. I'm like, I'm trying to assist you. And I said, clearly you got a lot on your mind. So only one person can talk, and the other person can listen. That's how we have a constructive conversation. So I said, when you're ready for me to help you, I'll let you vent, and then we're going to get to work to get what we need to do. Because your foreclosure date on your home is this, okay? I got a roof over my head. So let's
try and keep yours.
Then like one day she just apologized. She's like, I'm just so angry. She's like, but you know what? You took that shit like a champ. You took that shit like a champ. I was cussing at you every day and you never gave up on me. I thank you. I was like, I had nothing to do it. You could laugh. I'm like, this being recorded, but she's like, you took that shit like a champ. I'm like, look, I'm getting paid and I got a place to sleep and I ain't got to worry about nobody evicting me. So look, that's all I can do. I could be polite, I could be understanding, but what you're not going to do is keep
what you're not going to.
Right.
See?
Rate me 5 out of 5 on the survey after this call. Thank you.
You're right. See you next week.
Yes.
Right.
I love us Black people. I love that we can laugh at anything, even when it's, not the best of circumstances or things. We find a way to, bring laughter into it and, get through all the time.
You're going to tell a joke now.
Right.
For sure. For sure.
We're going to clown with somebody. You ain't got a tough skin. Like I think that's part of just being Black. Somebody gonna clown you. You get that tough skin and be like, look, your rebuttals, your snapbacks be quick. Like
Get them right. Every
Just
person
like,
I ever
back
dated,
on
I told
you.
them, I was like, don't come over here soft and sensitive. I was like, when you meet my family, they gonna find something. It's probably gonna be this, 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 and this. And even the little ones will roast you the hardest. You just better be ready for it. Don't come through here
They be like,
thinking
why your head
people
look
gonna.
like that?
My big sister talking about someone. Go ahead, forehead.
Like, put
I'm
the hat
sorry.
back on. Put the hat.
Right, put the hat back on. Let me help you, baby. Put the hat
and
back
they'll
on.
always bring it up. Anything you do, that's why you walking like that, because your head's so big.
Head heavy in your pigeon toe.
Right.
Fix your feet.
Right. And be like, wait a minute. All I did was walk in the door. I didn't even say hi.
Hi,
At the
big
end of the
head.
day.
Hey, Ashley. I remember this one guy in high school. I used to call him the Ashmeister because he was always Ashley. I would literally bring lotion. Like, hey, Ashley, here you go. I brought you lotion.
Oh,
Dang, Nick.
he must have had hard water.
Yeah, he was white. It was like he been, doing the river dance in a pile of baby powder.
We must be greased. White people need
Thoroughly.
but white people must be lotion too, but they don't know.
That's why our skin is so soft.
Don't know, you
And
don't know.
Right. That's the goals. If y'all was ever wondering why we don't age or age in batches and why it's such a
Moisturize.
mystery, we moisturize. You know,
and lots of water.
and lots of water. Don't be turkey basting yourself out in the sun. It's not good for you. You know, you jerkying yourself out. Lotion, even if you can't see it. Lotion.
Jerking yourself out.
Yeah, be basting yourself in coconut oil and butter and stuff, and like butter like stuff, and then you just sit in the sun and you just shrivel, and you wonder why, at 23, I thought you was 40.
40. Mm-hmm. But again, we love us. We love our Black people. We love our Black history. We love our Black excellence. We love how we can, that song that Angie Stone got, Black Brother. She kind of addresses all the types of Black brothers. I love that song. Like, we just do it all. We do it well. Like, we can't fail. It's impossible when we put our minds to it,
Yeah.
And Brown Skin by India Arie. I love that song.
Yes,
Yes,
I love that
That's
song.
my favorite. Chocolate High too is another one from India Ari. That's another song. Celebration of Black excellence and Black love.
Black love, yes. But thank y'all so much for listening. This was sort of a freestyle, we didn't have anything super planned out, but this was fun. We're gonna put all of our social stuff up there, so don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe. Again, I'll put Tori's information for her yoga class, as well as user days for her business, Universal Vybes. All that stuff will be up here for you to see, and I'll also put it in the description box. I think that's all we got. Any last words, last comments?
Yeah, I'll be good.
Show out on the 29th.
Yeah.
Extra day. Extra day.
Yes, extra day. And support as many Black businesses, Black creators, anybody that you know that is making moves, that is in our Black pop community. Just make sure you show love this month, especially. But every month you should be doing it. But especially, let's just really emphasize on uplifting, encouraging, and doing your part when it comes to us.
Yes, definitely. All right, y'all. That's all we got. Peace out.
Yeah.